Hey, how you doing? It's Ryan with Interactive Garage, coming to you to talk about our December new product announcements. Got a lot to talk about. Let's hop right into it. So first off, we're going to talk about the new vehicles that are added. We've got two SUVs, both in the, we'll call it the 2017 to 2020 range. We've got the GMC Yukon. And in the Yukon category, we've got 4 different trim models. And then we also have the company matching, but the Cadillac and the GM brand. So the Cadillac, we've got 4 different, the base Escalade, Luxury Platinum, and Premium Luxury. So got those 2 vehicles added. Let's be 100% transparent here. Yes, those 2 vehicles do not have a ton of products onto them. We are working on, with our vendors, getting more and more products from them as we speak. What you're going to see is a lot of the wheels and tires that'll cross over from the Tahoe, some of the running boards, the side window deflectors, hood shields, that type of stuff. So not fully loaded up, but good enough to get out there to you guys and gals, and especially the dealerships that have those, because we've got several of the OE products from the Chevy and GMC accessory division that will cross over to Cadillac as well. So coming over here to our spreadsheet, the other thing you're going to see is I'll be honest here, I really have hated what our old, so I'm going to call this, so this was what we call our V2 F150. V2 meant the years span. So our V1 was 09 to 14. This was 15 to 17. And then we've got the V3, which is the 18 to current. So this was our first of that 15 to 17 F150. It was shot by a photographer that just kind of a newbie, definitely too wide of an angle. I've never liked this. This was one of the first, I think it was our 3rd or 4th vehicle ever added to Interactive Garage. So what we did is I wanted to make sure we added this vehicle. So this is now the new V2 F150, or the 15 to 17. So much better looking, much better as far as all the highlights. You can see the front grille, the front headlights a lot better, the bumpers and everything. So a lot of the new products or products that you're going to see in this update, you'll see this F-150 over here, just because whenever a new product or a new vehicle comes up, even though it's not new to you, it's kind of new to us because it is a new total from start to finish ad. So you're going to see a lot of those products. Okay. Couple new products from Addictive Desert Designs, the style racks on the Tacoma and Tundra, AMP Research on those 3, well, essentially we'll call it 3 new vehicles, Escalade, Yukon, and F-150, ATX wheels, Goodyear, BFG, all the wheels and tires you're going to see in here. Back Industries did introduce some new tonneau covers for the new Ram 2500. We've got some new bed rugs for the Tacoma and the Tundra. And also what was the last month in November, we did talk about a rear view for the Tacoma. So that's why you're going to see more and more rear view products added to that vehicle. In the bullet liner category, not only what you're going to see here, just a couple more bullet liners sprayed into the back of these beds, but there's also 3 new additions. So you have the ability to price out your short bed, your standard bed, and your long bed. We were asked that from Bullet, so we did that. Deviate has a couple new rear bumpers, again, just because those vehicles have rear views now. And then you're going to see fuel wheels, GM accessories, Goodyear, Grid. These are all the products that were put on the Cadillac and the Yukon. We'll keep scrolling quickly here. KMC. We've got Mickey Thompson. Those are just adding to those products to the Yukon and Escalade. ProComp Race. Okay, so Raceline. I'd like to welcome them to Interactive Garage. We've been pursuing them for years. They are a premier wheel brand out there, so we're very happy we got Raceline on board. On the e-Blast this is attached to, you will see all the different styles from Raceline that we added. I think there's like 15. I'm going to skip down here because past Raceline, we really just have some more products that go on to the Yukon and the Escalade, as well as got a couple new Trail FX products. So we mapped we'll come back here. A couple new Retrax tonneau covers, Sport Bar for rough country, Trail FX. We mapped all of the mid-size toolboxes to the mid-size trucks. Let's see, we've got a new bumper from Trail FX on the Tundra, Ultra wheels on the Yukon and Escalade, and then finish it off with some Warren and Weston, a bed mat from Weston, and some Warren products, some new bumpers, rear and front kind of transformer pieces there. All right, so from here, what we're going to talk about is, let's talk about our email program, right? So using our email build on your website. The email build on the website is huge. Let me bounce out of here real quick. So here's how you need to look at this. If you're using Interactive Garage on your website, right? So your website is going to get hopefully about 5 to 10 times more viewers or traffic to it than your physical location. So really making sure that your online side is super dialed is important. And one of those pieces to make it really super dialed is the build function. So your customer comes on their site, they play around on your Interactive Garage, which, by the way, we're averaging almost 10 minutes per user build. So people are really, really enjoying, building up a vehicle on all our licensees' sites out there. So up to 10 minutes with under 13% bounce rate. So the bounce rate meaning they're not just coming on and getting off. They are coming on, they're staying. So what that really shows is, the internet term is sticky. We've got a really nice sticky site that people are coming on to and staying on. But capturing that build right now is super important. Not only can your customer print out that build, but why not let them email themselves that build? And what that does is not only do they get an email copy of the picture of the vehicle, the products that are associated with that build, but you also get blind copied on the build. So you get the information from the customer. So yes, we require a first name, last name, and an email address. We'll be honest with you and say, for the most part, they're going to give you a bogus first and last name, but they have to give a real email address if they actually want the build to show up in their email box. So what we do is we blind copy you. You tell us what name or what address or addresses you want those builds to go to, and you get those builds. So, sending the build to themselves puts them in your category as far as you can redistribute that name. Not redistribute, but you can run a campaign to that customer or all your customers that you want to say, hey, we saw you were interested in XYZ bumper that you put on your Jeep. We're doing a 10% special on this month if you're interested into it. So you can go back and kind of catalog these builds to say what vehicle that they're interested in, what products that they are interested in. You can run a campaign back towards them. So just we also catalog everything that is done on all of your sites. So if you want to see monthly, every other month, like how many builds were done, what they were interested in those builds, we can do that in a TXT format that we can export to you. Or even more important, if you have a Google account, any Google account, whether it's a personal or a company account, we can tie analytics to everything that is done on your website, as well as if you have Interactive Garage running at your location on a display stand, that Google Analytics will show you what vehicles, what products, what color, what time of day, If you're sitting at your office and you want to see how many people are using your Interactive Garage real time, so the Google Analytics side of what we have is pretty awesome. So again, this is all data. This is all data that you guys should be capturing and that you guys should be using. And it starts with the email side of it. So I'm going to go back over to the email side here. All we're asking you to do is, who do you want as the main person that is going to get these emails? It's from, so, you can sit there and say, let me go down here. I give an example, right? So, the BCC and then from emails. So, you can customize all of this stuff, all of this text from, hi, welcome to your Interactive Garage build. They put their name in here. Thanks for choosing, your company's Interactive Garage, or we can customize any of this stuff for you. We just ask for, what mail subject you want to show, what main message copy, the footer message. I mean, the best thing to do is, if you've never done this before, go to interactivegarage.com, build up a vehicle on our demo page, and send yourself a build. And that's how this all looks and feels. So let me show you what it looks like also when a customer does a build and sends it to themselves, you get copied. Whoops. You get copied on this. So here's an example. I'm going to quickly hide. So it does show who it's from. And so this is the one that came off of our site. So Travis here built up this vehicle and put all this product onto it, right? Not bad. Who wouldn't want this $12,850 build coming through their cart? Or knowing that they're interested in Mickey Thompson tires, to send out an email back to them that says, hey, I saw you're interested in Mickey Thompson tires. We're doing an XYZ promo on those this month. Just another example, so this Hunter Robinson built up a pretty cool Gladiator, and you can see all the products that they have, a $13,000 build done on this Gladiator. So, this is what you guys should be capturing. And if you're not capturing it on your email side, we really need to talk about why and, to get you on that program. So not only this program, but again, give us your Google Analytics account number. It's nothing that we're going to be able to do with it other than just to link you up and have that going up on your website. And let's see, finally, what you probably see behind me is a couple display stands. We're going to do a whole video based upon what displays that are popular out there that people are using. The one right here, that is we call it our mega interactive display. We've got over 200 of those out in the field, and they're doing great. But you got to turn them on. Let's just go there first. We've got some customers that have said, hey, turn it on. It's not really doing anything. This thing isn't going to spit money out. You actually, just like any point of purchase display that you have from any manufacturer, you got some tonneau cover companies, and NFAB I know has a great POP. POPs aren't just going to draw customers over to them and spit out money once you put them in your location. You have to work them. Working them means, if you see a customer pull up in your lot and they came in with a Jeep JL or a 2019 Chevy Silverado, you have to work these displays or your Interactive Garage to take your customer over to it. Spin your computer around, however you have it on display at your location. You have to use it. It's not just going to turn itself on, and it's not just going to start spitting money out. You have to actually drive people over to it, use it as it was intended to do, just like your website. You can't just say we got Interactive Garage on our website. You have to promote it. If it's a big banner on your homepage, nice and simple link that the customer can get to. You got to put some advertising money towards it. Are you advertising anything on your social media? Are you doing any local ads? Are you doing any national ads to drive people to not only your website, but to the areas of your website that help your customers want to buy products from you? So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go through a video that kind of explains It doesn't have to be a $2,000 kiosk like our Mega interactive display. You can take an old computer, as long as it can still get to the internet, either via Wi-Fi or an Ethernet cable, turn that thing around, hang a mouse out, and let your customer play with it. One of my favorite ones is just go down to your local electronics store, especially right now during the holidays. Go grab a 42-inch, 55-inch, 65-inch TV. You can get those for under $1,000 these days. You go get one of those, you throw a little Chrome box, $150 computer onto it. You can double side tape it to the back, hang a mouse down in a bistro table, let your customers come into your location and see it on a big screen. So we've got a lot of different applications or suggestions. The Mega interactive display was just something that we built as if you need a suggestion of how to use Interactive Garage, here's a suggestion. But I don't want to deter anybody to not use just anything that's already out there. If you have a tablet, if you have an old iPad, a new iPad, or again, just a desktop computer that you want to turn around, head down to Costco, head down to your local electronics store and go find an all-in-one computer. You can pick up one of those for, $500 to $1,000, put it on a counter and attract your customer to it. So we're going to come up with a whole new video on that. And a lot of other great stuff coming. We're working on some kit packages that you guys can build, so your customer can just one click and boom, the blacked out package. You can select your wheels, the running boards, the side window deflectors, everything that you want to show up on that blacked out package, that chrome package, that overlanding package, the weekend package, the soccer mom package. It's a big undertaking, so it is going to take us a little bit more time, but that is something we're working on. We've got a couple new vehicles. We have a F350, 450 coming out next month. It's a dually, so it's our first dually application. That'll be next month. Working on some manufacturers like Superlift, more products from MFAB, Yakima. Really excited about bringing Yakima on board, a product category that we've never had. So putting racks on top of the truck, on the roof, in the bed, in the Gladiator, and then really the CUT market is blowing up. The Subaru Crosstreks and Subaru Foresters and Toyota RAV4s. So we're working with companies like LP Adventure, again, Yakima, and then some of the tire companies and wheel companies that have specific wheels and tires for those vehicles. And then the most popular thing is just putting a nice little leveling kit to get that 30-inch or 29 or 30-inch tire onto it. So a lot of stuff coming. We're also working on a shopping cart. We're working on a shopping cart that you're going to be able to add to your interactive garage and fully check your customer out. So the email side of it, let's get that going right away for you. The next step is really to give you an ROI on your investment with us, as letting your customers check out and spend some money with you while you're sleeping. Nothing better than that. So a lot of great stuff in the works. I want to wish everyone a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a happy and safe New Year. This will be our last communication in 2019. Looking forward to a very profitable and an exciting 2020 with all of you. So thank you very much. Happy holidays.